Hi, my name is Angelo Bravo, and today we'll be discussing a case study. In this case study, we want to find out what we can predict from our employee data. We have a vast employee database, which with many features about every single employee, which we can use in order to build predictive models and learn more about our employees and future employees. So, in this data set, we have for each employee their age, their business travel levels, their education level, their gender, their monthly income rate, and many more very useful features, which tell us a lot about the employee. So we leverage this information to build two predictive models, one for attrition status of employees and one for estimating or predicting an employee's monthly income. So for employee attrition, we were able to get 88.5% accuracy in predicting employee attrition by implementing a logistic regression model. This model uh, was built using a stepwise selection method for the explanatory variables, which selectively, by steps, picked the explanatory variables which were the most useful and combined gave the least bias in our model. So we were able to gain a sensitivity level of 90% and a specificity level of 72% with this model, proving to be quite useful and accurate. The next thing we did was build a linear regression to predict a monthly income of an employee. So, in order to do this, we used a stepwise method also, stepwise selection for our explanatory variables. And in this case, we used a forward selection as opposed to our logistic regression for attrition, which used a backward selection. So, from this model, we were able to gain from 200 employees which were tested on with this model, their salaries combined, their real salaries minus the ones predicted overall, were only $1,500 off, rendering this to be a very accurate model, which can be used in the future for many purposes, such as figuring out what a new employee's salary should be based on their education, their age, their gender. So this can save our company a lot of money, not only by reducing turnover rate by giving an employee a salary which is too low, and therefore having unsatisfied employees, and we can also prevent overpaying a certain employee by overestimating their salary. So it's good to be able to use our company data in order to, instead of taking shots in the dark with these sorts of things or try to guesstimate what a person's salary should be, our data already tells us what the most precise salary should be for a certain employee. So, back to employee attrition. Employee attrition, building this model involved several steps. We tried also fitting a k nearest neighbor model, which ended up being fairly accurate as well, but the specificity was very low, less than 60%. In this case, it was about 38%, which was not very satisfactory. It would not be able to accurately predict those who were not attritioned and had an attrition status of no. So negative values, or negatives, as you could say, would not be classified very accurately. That's why we decided to go with the logistic regression for that model, which had a much healthier specificity level. Thank you for watching.